What's up, everybody? Anox checking in here. Checking in for another Anox Unbox Shorts. I think this is volume 50. I'm pretty sure this is the big volume 50 of the shorts. It's just something that's really gained a lot of momentum, especially with these Poshmark deals. Got another one here today. I think I paid about $25. It's getting windy out here. I hope the fucking phone doesn't fall over. So that's about the range you pay, from $15 to $25 for these caps. I didn't get a Wiggins yet. That's my next goal. I know Chad's got that, the Wiggins from the eBay. I have more luck on Poshmark, although I do the eBay stuff too. Anyway, company called Goorin Brothers. Goorin. Been around forever. It's almost like spoken of in the same vein as like Stetson. So Goorin Bros been around for the longest time. Didn't have a Goorin Bros in my collection, so I got one today. Picked one up from Poshmark, a nice looking Newsboy. I'm going to show you guys. Today I have on the Pinheads Pins JMW Hats collab, the Reaper, and this was came with the Reaper pin from Pinheads Pins. Inside of like a dark Reaper there, you see the Reaper on the bill. Absolutely dope cap. JMW hats knocked it out of the park with this baby. I don't only just wear it during Halloween, I wear it all year round, and I absolutely love the cap. I don't think he's got any more on the site, but if anybody wants to tune in tonight, Gentlemen's Roundtable, 7:30 Central, we will have Pinheads Pins on, so we'll be talking pins and caps with them. They do sell caps on their site. Pretty sure they retail some Boston Scallies on there. They also did the collaboration with Zia Caps, Zia Hat Makers, for the Boston Tea Party cap. Did this collab, so they are in the hat game too. They do still have that Anox Boondock Saints pin on there. There's only a few left of those if you want to grab one of those, because we're cooking something else up. I'm cooking something else up with Pinheads Pins for another Anox pin that will be dropping shortly in a few weeks, maybe about 6 to 8 weeks. We're cooking that up today. We just got started on that. So if I could just shut the fuck up, get to the damn cap. This is a real unenveloping, real time. I did not cheat. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the fit's gonna be, but I'm getting it out. My first Goorin Brothers cap in my collection. And I've been eyeing these suckers for a long time. Finally pulled the trigger on one. And now, the gear feels pretty good quality, actually. And I like the cut. The cut actually reminds me of the Dwyer cut from Scallywag's Heritage Apparel. So this is that same sort of, it's got the flap rim, you know, I like that. Same sort of cut as the Dwyer. Feels just like that cut. Goorin Bros in script in there. Classic logo. Goorin Bros. This is size medium. It's Woolrich woolen fabric, made in the USA. Woolrich Woolen Mills from Woolrich, Pennsylvania. And now I remember why I pulled the trigger on it. It's 100% wool, medium, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, made in the USA, and made, Cisco's gonna like this one, made with Woolrich woolen fabric from the Woolrich Woolen Mills in Pennsylvania. You know Cisco cap critic's gonna go nuts over this cap right here. So that's what it's all about. And, you know, you have that classic Goorin Bros symbol right there. I think we got a score. Like I said, man, made in USA, made with wool from Pennsylvania. And if you don't understand like what Cisco says at times, and I've been to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania over the holidays, because it's like a Christmas town there. So when you're there, you see the remnants, you see the relics of what was a flourishing industrial community, whether it's the steel mills. I believe there was a garment district there. So when you see the relics of what once was, abandoned factories, pieces of buildings that were knocked down that are still there, it's like you're going through the ancient Roman relics, but it's the relics of American industry and American manufacturing. And when you see it firsthand, it hits. So Cisco is from Bethlehem, and I think I've over time kind of realized that that's kind of why he reacts the way he does, and has such a wonderful understanding and appreciation of American manufacturing when it comes to garments as well, when it comes to these caps, because that's eye-opening when you see things like that. And it would be great, wouldn't it be great if we got manufacturing back to the United States in a way that benefits everybody, and you see those flourishing markets again. I'm not getting political here or anything like that, but that's just a matter of fact. So let's throw this bad boy on. I love that black button on top. Of course, it's a classic Newsboy 8 panel, but it's got that real cut that, like I said, scallywags, Dwyer. It's almost like a Gatsby cut. That's the word I'm trying to use. That Dwyer Gatsby. It's more like a Gatsby than what I would consider your traditional Newsboy. So a medium, and this sucker's going to have to be stretched like a son of a bitch. It is small, and that's the risks you take with this stuff. It is small, but man, that is a banger. That is a banger. The way it sits on my head right now, the way it looks, I absolutely friggin' love this cap. But I'll be honest with you guys, there's no friggin' way I'm gonna be able to wear it this tight. But a nice 24-hour stretch is gonna get this sucker exactly where I want it, and it's probably going to become, damn, one of my favorite caps in my collection, because it's made of the wool from PA, made in the US. Goorin Bros. Check out Poshmark for some classics. If you don't have a Goorin Bros in your collection, check them out. I highly recommend it off this. I'm gonna have to stretch this bad boy. I'll steam it and stretch it, and you'll see me representing shortly with this as the weather gets cooler. Later, everybody.